Hi and welcome to my new video about Asian literature. My name is Lena Perez. I'm systemic therapist and I would like to share with you my interest in Asian literature, but also this connection between the novel and the psychotherapy. So it will be the question: if one of the characters were a real person, what could I recommend in a therapy session? For today, I was waiting for this moment the whole year just to make some comments in a book from a different country. I have been bringing novels from China, South Korea, and Japan. And today I would like to present the novel Sugarbread from Balli Kaur Jaswal. She's an author who was born in Singapore, lives in Australia, and this book is the second novel and was finalist of the Epigram Prize in Singapore. The story is about a young girl, P, for her family. She was born, so her parents come from India, and they are Punjabi, and it was fascinating for me to see that the descriptions in the novel about the visits that P does to the market with her mother, and all this mixture of colors and smells, and there is a lot of descriptions about the food, which is like almost a character in the novel. When P comes from the school, she can almost know what kind of mood the mother is in when she tastes the food, and depending on how the mother is feeling. So it's the way that the family eats at that time. It was also very interesting to know that Singapore is a country which is a mixture of many nationalities, identities, religions. And P, for instance, goes to a Catholic school. She has to speak in English. Her mother wants her to speak sometimes only in English. And in the school, she gets. She has a friend which is Muslim, which is very observant of all the Muslim dates and main celebrations. And she learns also in the school to curse in Chinese. And well, when at home, they speak Punjabi. During the novel and at the very beginning, the mother says a sentence and says to P, which is during the novel like around like almost or 11 years old. And she tells, so don't be like me, don't try to be like me, try to be completely different. And that's a sentence that is stuck with P during this narrative, and she tries to find out what her mother tried to say with it. um, then we also know that this mother has a huge conflict in the family with the whole family. That's why she doesn't get along that well with her mother and with her brother, and P doesn't know exactly what's going on. At the same time, we know well, so we get to get some insights about what the mother, with this mother is thinking, and she's like trying to figure it out what will be the right moment to tell her daughter about the things that happened to her as a teenager. In the novel, we also see that the religious belief has play a huge role because P is in a Catholic school. Then she has to learn what means to believe in God, what God is everywhere and looks for us, and the things that we are doing. She also has some requests to this God, and that help her in trying to understand what's in the family is going on. But at the same time, the family goes on Sunday to the services in the Punjabi community, which is a very large community. And there is one man there that is a kind of a counselor, but at the same time, people goes to him and reveals, let's say, their secrets or their problems. So that makes him also to be respected in the community, and he used all this knowledge or get to know the secrets of many families. We realize that he used it also to get some power and to use it for himself. There is a sequence, and that's the whole point in the novel, that, well, one of the many things, that the mother, as a teenager, had an encounter with this man. And because he was so powerful and had this distinction in the community, the mother of Peace mother didn't want to believe her, that he tried to molest her sexually, and that was an event that was present and between them their whole life. When this mother was old and was sick, this mother decides that she should come home in the hope that during, let's say, the last years that she had to live, that they could sort out their differences. So she put a lot of hopes on that, till this grandmother dies, and in the whole time she didn't want to believe her daughter, she didn't want to listen to her, which was very painful. And that is the connection that I would like to do today with therapy. That sometimes people comes with a burden because they have been having some issues with family members, and there is like extremely difficult to make the other person understand our point of view. And especially in the relationship between children and parents, when children start elaborating that some events were not only frustrating but also very painful, that they cannot understand why their parents didn't support them, or why it is so difficult to understand what they were going through. It gives this is a state, these marks, and very deep inside of us. In the frame of the therapy, those are the kind of situations that they don't have like a solution. Sometimes children, they don't have time to talk to their parents because they are already dead, and it's very painful to elaborate what's going on with us, and what we can do with our own feelings. Are we able as children to forget our parents if, for instance, they didn't take our sides in the moment that we needed? And all this, in the therapeutical setting, it is about a lot of trying to understand, and in the end, that we be compassionate to ourselves, that we just see what was important for us, and when we have a family, just to sort out and say, okay, how I can have a life without repeating the same. It means also just to, for some of us, just to let go things that happen, and like build ourselves in a way that from now on we could say, okay, we are then happy, or we are satisfied with ourselves, and do the best. Some people need for it, just to through the therapy, to find their own way. Well, that was all for today. For the next video, I will have a surprise for you. Will be the last video this year. And for today, I'm glad of your presence. You can write your comments in this email, and see you next month. Bye.